Okay, so here's everything that you're going to need. Here is stevia in the raw. This is a powder form. This is used for baking. You're going to need brown sugar, salt, 3 to 4 ripe bananas, or ones that are going brown, 2 eggs, and I'm using medium ones. Your gluten-free flour mix. This brand is Pillsbury. You can also use the Red Mills 1-to-1 blend that is gluten-free. 1 stick of butter, baking soda, and vanilla extract. Okay, first I'm going to go ahead and get the bananas going. Let me move these eggs out of the side to the side real quick. You need to peel 3 to 4 bananas. Usually when I do this recipe I end up using 3 bananas, but I have an extra one that is going bad really quick, so let's plop them in the bowl. And what you're going to do is you're going to put these into a separate bowl, and you are going to mash them until they break down to a more liquid-like consistency. I'm going to go ahead and just mash that down. And this may take a few minutes to get it going, and then I will show you what it looks like. Sorry, hopefully that's not too loud. I am a one-man baking show today, so. Ew, can you hear that? It smells awesome. Get that mashed down there. Hope you can see it. That's what it's going to look like when you start mashing it down. You can mash it down as much as you want. You can leave it at this stage if you like it a little bit chunkier. If you want it more liquidy, go ahead and just keep doing that. I actually don't mind when it has just a few little chunks in there. It gives a little bit of texture. It's good flavor. It still blends in to the flour really good. Or the flour mixes into it really good. So, okay. I will call it good there. I'm going to leave it to about right there. I'm going to set that right there. I'm going to go ahead, I grabbed a bowl, and I'm going to go ahead and put the 2 eggs in it. And I'm just going to go ahead and beat those just so they break up. And then I'm going to put it into the banana mixture. So, self-explanatory, just lightly beat the egg to break it up and so that it goes into the banana mixture a little bit easier. And then I'm going to go ahead and pour it in here. Now in this bowl, I went ahead and already pre-measured out 1.5 cups of the flour. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add to this the salt. I'm just going to open my thing like this. Use your measuring spoon. It's 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And I am just using sea salt. Move that over here. And then it's going to be 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Now let's see if I can get my little thing in here. I still have not mastered how to get this out. And there's that. Put that to the side. Then what I like to do is just kind of mix it a little bit just to get it all distributed throughout. Now I'm going to leave the flour to the side. Okay, so I busted out the KitchenAid. I'm going to go ahead and hopefully you can see this, and it's probably going to get really, really loud, but I will try to edit it so you don't have to hear that. But you're going to take the butter and you're going to plop it on in. Yeah. Okay, now it's 1/2 cup of brown sugar. I'm going to use a 1/4 cup. And I'm just going to kind of eyeball it on here. I'm not going to pack it down. So at least 1/2 cup of lightly packed brown sugar. And I am using dark brown sugar. I like the molasses taste that it does give the bread. So there we go. There's that. And then it's going to be 1/2 cup of stevia. So I will use 2 1/4 cup servings. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, And there we go. It's good. Now what you want this to happen is you want the butter and the sugar to literally cream together and get to like a very light, fluffy texture. So mine's going. And hopefully you can hear me as I just like doing that part for fun. So I'm going to just lift this up to show you. I don't know if you can see that. And I got my little, the texture to it, the way it's that's what you want. That's when it is creamed together. Okay, now what I'm going to do, let's get it going, is I'm going to add in the banana mixture. So you're going to see me pouring the banana mixture. This is where wet ingredients are combining with another wet ingredient. I'm gonna put this down one more time and let that combine together. Banana mixture, unlock that, is combined. Now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna slowly add the flour to it. So I'm just gonna put a little bit in at a time, let it mix in, and then I'll keep doing that until the flour's all in there. Lock that down. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it on a low, steady beat. Now what this does is lets everything, or actually just gives everything a chance to mix in together, and it doesn't overwork your blade. Wish there was a better way to do that and show you, but okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and add, I don't know if you can see it, the vanilla. It says 1 teaspoon. It's either 1 teaspoon or half a teaspoon. Let me check. But I always just eyeball it. I love me some vanilla. Oh, it's half a teaspoon vanilla. So I'm just going to kind of put splash, 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 what I like in there. Ooh, and let me go grab the cinnamon because I'm going to add that to it. Got some cinnamon cannella. Oh, it smells so good. Last time I made this, I didn't add it, so I'm going to add a couple shakes in there, which is probably about a good teaspoon of it. You can use half a teaspoon. I love the cinnamon. So let me go ahead and mix that in. Now I'm going to take my spatula, and I told you I'm going to go around the sides and I'm going to go underneath because there tends to be flour sometimes that doesn't get mixed in, but I don't need to keep whipping it on there anymore. So, and then get what you can off the beater because this is just goodness. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this, and then I will come back when I have my dish prepared. Okay, I scraped down the sides of my pan. Well, bowl, not my pan. Bowl, it's right here. I went ahead and I got my cooking tin. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. My baking dish, and then what I went ahead and did is I added some, what do you call it, parchment. I can never find the words when I need the words. My parchment paper. I did this so that when I go to pull it out, it comes out no problem. I don't have to worry about it sticking. I still do spray it a little bit. You can use a baking spray if you have one. Whatever, grease it that you think is going to help it to come out. So let me go ahead and start pouring the batter in. I wish this bowl wasn't so awkward to hold at times. Now this might look kind of thick. I know there are some recipes where the banana bread mixture is a little bit thinner. This comes out just fine. Move it around and settle that down a little bit. Okay, like I said, you're going to go ahead and put this in the oven at 350 for 50 to 60 minutes. Pop this in and then come back and show you what it looks like when it's done. So here is what the banana bread looks like. I have it on a cooling rack, and this is the parchment paper that I had inside so that I can pull it out easily. This is what it looks like. It is browned. It smells and feels and looks delicious. I'm going to bring you a little bit closer. I'm going to go ahead and cut some of it off for you so you can see what it looks like. And there is the banana bread. I don't know if you can see it. It looks moist. It smells delicious. It feels like banana bread. Good stuff. Okay, so the moment of truth is it's in the taste test, right? See, it actually pulls apart like regular banana bread. It's good. I hope you like it. And if you haven't already, subscribe, like, and comment on my channel. It is greatly appreciated. Until next time, see you then.